I'm Teresa Mandala, and I'm a multimedia artist focusing on ceramics. I work out of my home studio mainly. It is my Florida room, and I love it because it has 3 walls of windows, which allows a lot of natural light to come in. I have designated space to work on my sgraffito work and to build forms, and I can also throw on the wheel. And I have another setup for photography for me to photograph all of my work. Sgraffito is an ancient Italian technique that utilizes wet clay, black underglaze, and hand tools that you can carve onto the piece to reveal an image. You tend to use stoneware and porcelain for this because they are white in nature and are really great to contrast against the black underglaze. I take my pieces a little bit further. I really have always loved color and vibrant colors and gradations, and so I bring that into my sgraffito work. They have a lot of vibrant colors, they have a lot of gradients, and they really add to the contrast too, I think, in many ways, because I also utilize the white of the clay to really make things pop. They are very texturized afterwards. A lot of people tend to say they love rubbing their hands over it because when I carve differently. I tend to carve with strokes and a variety of different strokes, so they have different textures on it. They can have different movements by the strokes of the carving, so it really adds a different dimension to the piece. So my process isn't always the same for every piece that I create. Sometimes I plan out everything before I actually pull out the clay. I'll sketch everything out and plan how I'm going to, place colors and how I'm going to carve everything. And then sometimes I do more of what I like to call process art, which means it's more of a meditative process where I don't approach the work with a specific idea in mind going into it. I allow the clay and the materials to tell me or reveal to me what the piece needs to be. I guess my ultimate goal as an artist is to change the way people see themselves in this world. There's a lot of change that has happened, especially in the last 2 years, and I really want my work to kind of shake me and the viewer up to awaken to a connection that is everywhere that we have forgotten.